Double Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. So now let's move up to our heavyweights, right? And like I told you, March Madness is over, but the madness continues. Got some things going down. Got a fight coming up on April 28th. Pretty good fight. Before I get into it, though, let's talk WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. Right? We know the fight with Joshua was supposed to be happening, and it's going back and forth on negotiations. But I'm going to tell you what, that's about to become a circus. I might leave it alone. With these splits and whatever, it's about to become a circus. It's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have to get to the who cares until they make the fight happen or don't. That's what's going to happen there in a minute here. But Deontay Wilder was interviewed, and he said, they asked him, well, who was your toughest opponent? And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I ain't, trying to gloat. One name came to mind. One name came to mind immediately for me, right? And I read the article, and that's the same dude Deontay Wilder said, and his name is Johann Duhaupas. Because I remember watching the fight, and like, this guy ain't going down. He taking some punches, trying to bring something back. Total belief, no matter how often he was getting hit. At the end of the day, they had to save him from himself. He was still taking blows around 10 or 11, whatever it was. And, after that, I had mad respect for Johann Duhaupas and kind of watched what else he was doing. And I thought after that fight, of course, when he fights Deontay Wilder, he'll be labeled a bum. Right? That's what the people do. It's just the way it is. And then they'll ignore what he does after that. Like going over and beating undefeated Robert Helenius. I've said it a lot of times, but sometimes you got to repeat yourself. Undefeated Robert Helenius. The Nordic Nightmare. Well, he knocked him out in 6, right after that loss to Deontay Wilder. And to kind of put this in perspective, Dillian White didn't have that kind of luck against Robert Helenius. Barely beat him. You know what I mean? So Duhaupas handled that business. Now, what is he? 37-4 with 4 losses. With 37-4, 24 KOs. Those 4 losses. Let's put an asterisk next to 2 of them. I don't know why they're on the list. This is what you don't like about boxing. He lost to Alexander Povetkin in Russia. Remember when Povetkin was doped with Stavern at the weigh-in, right? Got caught doping. 24 hours, they got Duhaupas from France to Russia in 24 hours, and he fought a doped Povetkin and lost that fight per knockout. Who cares? It doesn't count. It should not be on his record. I don't know why they do that. Now, another loss he got is to Erkan Tepper. Right when Tepper was 13-0, undefeated. And I told you, they found so much dope in Tepper and in his place, they was basically the dope man. I told you probably do some white coats in there, and, the Big Bang Theory all up in there, everybody trying to figure out new dope. You know what I'm saying? He was like the man, totally doped. That should not count on Duhaupas' record. You know what I mean? Now, he lost to Pianata. Pianata was 17-0. United decision. That's one that can happen. He was hot before then. Pianata even challenged Vladimir Klitschko later. But I'll be honest, looking at Pianata's record, his best win is Duhaupas, for example. So Duhaupas is somebody that I'm going to keep my eye on. I'm going to respect. He's 37 years old. He's going to fight on April the 28th against Jarrell Miller, right? That fight is the infamous fight that if Jarrell Miller comes through, then he's going to probably get the Anthony Joshua fight. And so we were basically saying that, okay, now all of a sudden Duhaupas is the measuring stick to get him a championship fight. That's not how it would sound when Deontay beat him, which is a little bit of hypocrisy there, but it doesn't matter. I like when fighters are not called bums or anything like that, because they're not. When Duhaupas is a formidable foe, and you better be dope to beat him, or beat Deontay Wilder or somebody. Now, to that fight against Jarrell Miller now, let me tell you something. I told you what I think about Jarrell Miller. Man's 300 pounds. All right, so it ain't going to do what you're going to do. It's a fight with Jarrell Miller in it against an earthling, and you don't think he got a chance? I think he has a chance because he's 300 pounds. Similar to, I think that Tyson Fury has a chance because he's 6'9", 270, 280. They have chances in every single fight because of that alone. Now you put skills, will, experience, and all that on top of that, then yes, they have a chance against these guys that are 220, 230 anyway. The Hopper's going to be coming in about 245, So he's going to be, but 50, 60 different pounds difference, and I don't think he's that skilled to do so. So my point is, if Duhaupas wins this fight, it's going to be something totally exciting and totally awesome. And if Jarrell Miller ever loses, however he ever loses, it's going to be a spectacle because he's a huge man. Whoever knocks him out or got him stumbling around, you know how it is. Big old dudes stumbling around looks cooler than little ones. You know what I mean? Big old dudes stumbling around. I remember when Muhammad Ali first made George Foreman, stumbling and fell down. George was basically tired, but it didn't matter. Seeing Big George falling down, So that's going to be the case with Jarrell Miller is how I see it. So, I'll be honest with you. I'm going for Duhaupas in this fight. I'm pulling for him in this fight. But that don't matter who you're pulling for because I was pulling for David Price against Povetkin, of course. Right? Don't matter who you're pulling for. I don't know if Duhaupas is going to beat no Jarrell Miller right anytime soon. But if he does, it'll be an awesome sight. Let's see how it is going forward. I thought that was just awesome because I picked it right away. Who is Deontay Wilder's hardest fight? Duhaupas. It was like easy. We've got some people in second and third, but far behind. Duhaupas is somebody that you have to reckon with, and you're going to have to beat him first. And people that are off the dope is going to have a problem doing so. So let's check it out on April 28th. Dope Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm out of here, y'all.